Muay Thai. Muay Thai isn't just a martial art, it's like the Swiss Army knife of fighting, packed with punches, elbows, knees, and shins that could really ruin someone's day. Born in Thailand, this style was originally the bread and butter for warriors getting down and dirty on the battlefield. Now, it's not just for soldiers, it's a global sport that turns regular folks into lean, mean fighting machines. Training is tough, with a mix of heavy bag work, sparring, and drills that'll test your limits. But it's all in the name of becoming as swift and hard-hitting as possible. Taekwondo. Taekwondo, Korea's high-flying, kick-centric gift to the world of martial arts. Think of it as the martial art that's always aiming high, literally, with roots stretching back to ancient Korean traditions. This style is all about lightning-fast kicks, sharp hand moves, and looking cool while you're at it. Born in the turmoil of post-war Korea, Taekwondo is as much about kicking butt as it is about shaping minds, focusing heavily on respect and mental strength. Training is a mix of breaking boards, hello, party trick, sparring like you're going for gold at the Olympics, and mastering forms that could double as dance routines. Tai Chi. Tai Chi, often seen as a serene dance in parks worldwide, is more than just slow movement. It's a deep dive into ancient Taoist principles, aiming to sync body, mind, and spirit. Legends credit its creation to a Taoist monk, Zhang Sanfeng, who probably knew a thing or two about keeping calm and carrying on. This martial art is all about mastering the flow of internal energy, with each motion flowing into the next like water. It's not just for show. Tai Chi packs a punch in promoting health and balance, both physically and mentally. By moving slowly and deliberately, practitioners tune into their bodies, breathe deeply, and sharpen their minds. Kickboxing. Kickboxing is where the action's at, blending the best of the punching world with the high-flying kicks of martial arts. Born in the 60s as the cool kid on the block, kickboxing mashed up boxing and karate into a full-contact sport that's now a global phenomenon. It's not just about being able to throw a punch or a kick. It's about the whole package: speed, power, and the kind of conditioning that could tire out a marathon runner. Training is hardcore, with pad work to fine-tune those strikes and sparring sessions that feel as real as it gets without actually stepping into the ring. Karate. Karate, straight out of Japan, is the quintessential martial art known for its precise strikes, whether they're delivered by hand, foot, knee, or elbow. Its roots go deep, back to the days of the Ryukyu Kingdom on Okinawa, where it was the secret sauce for defending against troublemakers. Fast forward to today, and it's a global powerhouse with different flavors focusing on everything from self-defense to scoring points in competitions. But it's not all about the physical. Karate is big on polishing the mind just as much as the moves. Training is a mix of nailing the basics, perfecting forms that could pass as deadly dances, and sparring sessions that test your mettle, plus a hefty dose of self-defense know-how. Kung Fu. Kung Fu isn't just a martial art. It's a whole library of styles, each with its own flavor, from the swift punches of Wing Chun to the flowing movements of Tai Chi. This ancient practice's roots are wrapped in legend, pointing back to an Indian monk who apparently introduced the concept to the Shaolin Temple a millennium ago. But Kung Fu is more than just fighting. It's about discipline, respect, and finding balance, influenced by the rich tapestry of Chinese philosophy and history. Training in Kung Fu is like taking a master class in agility, strength, and strategy, with a curriculum that includes everything from basic stances and footwork to handling weapons. Aikido. Aikido takes the martial arts scene with a twist, literally focusing on flipping an opponent's aggression into a disadvantage, all with the philosophy of harmony and self-improvement. Created in Japan in the 20th century, it borrows moves from styles like Daito Ryu Aiki Jujutsu, but stands out for its non-violent approach to conflict resolution. Imagine turning an attack into a dance, where you lead by following, using joint locks, throws, and pins not to hurt, but to neutralize threats with minimal force. Aikido isn't just physical, it's a journey inward, teaching lessons of peace and unity. Training is a give and take, with students alternating roles to attack and defend, ensuring everyone gets a taste of both sides. Judo. Judo is the art of getting up close and personal, only to send someone flying with style. Invented by Jigoro Kano in Japan's late 19th century, it's a clever blend of traditional jujutsu and other martial arts, streamlined into a practical self-defense toolkit. The core idea? Why work harder when you can work smarter, using your opponent's own force against them to execute seamless throws, pins, and submissions. Judo's playbook includes a mix of dynamic throws, ground control tactics, and the kind of joint locks that make you think twice about being on the receiving end. Training is a balanced diet of randori, free sparring, technique drills, forms practice, and the kind of strength conditioning that ensures you're as tough as you are skilled. Kendo. Kendo is the way of the sword, bringing the art of ancient samurai battles into today's world with bamboo swords and protective armor. Born from the venerable Japanese kenjutsu, Kendo slices into the modern era as a disciplined practice of swordsmanship that's as much about the mind as it is about the blade. It's a dance of strikes, thrusts, and parries, all aimed at honing not just physical skill, but a warrior's spirit. Guided by the principles of Bushido, training sharpens the body and the mind, focusing on nimble footwork and strategic body movement to strike with precision and defend effectively. Through kata, practitioners refine their technique and strategy, while sparring sessions, keiko, put those skills to the test in exhilarating exchanges. Krav Maga. Krav Maga isn't just a martial art, it's survival training for the real world. Dreamed up by Emmy Lichtenfeld in the tumultuous 1930s to defend Jewish neighborhoods, this no-frills, all-skills approach is about ending a confrontation as quickly and safely as possible. Think of it as the martial art that doesn't beat around the bush. It goes straight for the knockout or escape, with a focus on instinctive movements. Krav Maga drills into you the art of striking, grappling, and ground fighting, targeting an attacker's weak spots with ruthless efficiency. Training gets up close and personal, prepping you for anything from a bar brawl to a knife attack, with scenario-based simulations that feel all too real. Wing Chun. Wing Chun is all about making the most out of every move, especially when you're not the biggest fighter in the room. Born in the alleys of southern China and rumored to be the brainchild of a Buddhist nun, this style levels the playing field for those of us who aren't built like tanks. Wing Chun's secret sauce? Efficiency. It's a chess game of combat, where every move is about striking while blocking, staying close, and never wasting emotion. Think of it as dancing on a tightrope, where balance, speed, and smarts win the bout. Training sharpens your reflexes to a razor's edge, teaching you to read your opponent like a book and strike with precision. Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do, the brainchild of the iconic Bruce Lee, is more than just a martial art. It's a philosophy in motion. Coined as the way of the intercepting fist, this hybrid fighting style emerged in the 1960s, mixing the best bits of Wing Chun, Western boxing, and even fencing, all filtered through Lee's philosophical insights. At its core, Jeet Kune Do is about stripping down to the essentials. Why throw 10 punches when one will do? It's about fluidity, striking with precision, and switching up tactics without blinking. Training is rigorous, blending drills, and sparring with scenarios that teach you to adapt on the fly. Whether it's a punch, a kick, or a strategic block, every move is about being as straightforward and effective as possible. Hapkido. Hapkido, Korea's martial art of finesse over force, blends the best of Taekwondo, Judo, and Aikido into a versatile self-defense strategy. It's the brainchild of Choi Yong-sul, focusing on leveraging an attacker's energy against them. This style is perfect for David versus Goliath scenarios, emphasizing joint locks, throws, and disarmament tactics. Training in Hapkido is more than physical. It's a mental game of anticipation and reaction, using circular motion and fluidity to maintain control. Practitioners learn a comprehensive set of moves, from striking to grappling, all while cultivating a harmonious balance between mind and body. Capoeira. Capoeira is Brazil's mesmerizing blend of martial arts, dance, and music, rooted in the resilience and creativity of enslaved Africans from the 16th century. This art form is all about fluidity and rhythm, transforming combat moves into a dance that once concealed training from overseers. It's a spectacle of acrobatics, with strikes, kicks, and takedowns flowing seamlessly into spins and flips, all set to the infectious beats of capoeira music. Training is as much about physical prowess as it is about building community and understanding the cultural significance behind each move. Capoeiristas engage in partner drills that are a dialogue of movement, challenging each other while fostering a spirit of cooperation. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, turns the fight floor into a chessboard, where brain beats brawn through the art of grappling and submissions. Born from the techniques of Japanese judoka Mitsuyo Maeda, who brought his knowledge to Brazil, BJJ is a testament to the power of technique over sheer strength. This martial art is all about getting your opponent to the ground and using positions and leverage to lock them into submission. It's like a physical puzzle, finding ways to control and outmaneuver larger opponents with smart moves and strategic holds. BJJ has made a name for itself in the MMA world for its ground fighting prowess. Training is hands-on, with drills to sharpen techniques and rolling sessions that put theory into practice, mimicking real fight scenarios. Jiu-Jitsu, or Japanese Jujutsu, is the ancient art of samurai combat, polished over centuries to work not just on the battlefield, but in any close-quarters scrap. It's all about finesse, using your opponent's energy against them through throws, joint locks, and submissions, proving you don't need to be the biggest to come out on top. This martial art teaches that with the right leverage and timing, anyone can flip the script on a larger adversary. It's a discipline that's echoed worldwide, laying the groundwork for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and influencing countless other combat styles. Training in Jiu-Jitsu is a blend of technique, resilience, and safety, with a strong emphasis on how to take a tumble without injury. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll enjoy our solar eclipse phenomenon video. Don't forget to subscribe for more.